and say, have you seen that clip that goes around again and again? And it's the Pussycat Dolls. And it's Nicole Scherzinger. You need to see it. Loosen up my body, baby.
Oh yeah,
And she's like doing all of the riffs.
but it's riffs that you've never heard before. She makes whole
She's like,
new ones just
whoa, whoa.
to be the
And
one at the top.
it doesn't
She's
fit.
crazy. She did that even when she was in X Factor, being someone supporting. Like, do you remember you have your act and you'd sing with them? She was taking
She
over. Did
snatched
her
the
mic
mic.
stop
Her
working and
mic's
she
not
took the
working. She took
mic?
it from him, and he's standing there like the stand emoji fully.
If Beyonce and Alexandra Burke on that stage, if that happened where Alexandra Burke's mic happened to fail, or Beyonce's, God forbid, do you think that Beyonce would have taken that mic from her?
Beyonce would have belted out for
She
the
wouldn't have
world to
needed the mic.
hear.
She wouldn't have needed the mic. He would not have needed the mic. The two of them, she would have let that girl have her moment and let that girl have
Yeah,
her
of
shine.
course.
But thank God that didn't happen
Her
because
voice would
that
carry.
that clip is one of the greatest. That moment of Alexandra Burke and Beyonce, that was one for the ages. That
We
was
should
one for
have
the ages.
known from then that X Factor could never be that. There was
That
nothing
was the
that was ever going to
yeah,
top it.
yeah,
And it actually has been. That was the pinnacle of
yeah.
X
This is the
Factor, and it was
thing.
never been the
Don't
same.
get Beyonce up there if you're not prepared for that to be your peak.
You know when Gary Barlow joined and he was the head judge and he told
And he
Talisa
was a bloody menace.
he
He was a
was
menace on there talking about
hot
bagash breath.
bagash breath.
It was,
Who
do you know what?
we?
It was he was so angry. It was the vitriol behind him saying it. It was like you could see his heart rate had increased. You could see that he couldn't wait to get this line out, and he wanted to make her seem like
Yeah,
the most disgusting scum on the side of the street. He said, "You and your bagash
bagash
breath."
breath.
And Talisa was just like,
Yes.
"You're a female boss." She didn't even know what to say.
During that time, she was so young, one of the
What
youngest
did she do
judges I
that
think
was
they
so
ever had.
bad? I can't even
Just sticking
remember.
up for her act. And then
That
suddenly,
show was so toxic. That's why every year you'll have one Rebecca Ferguson coming out to speak out against it.
yeah,
It's
no,
actually
it's terrible.
horrific. Didn't Simon Cowell try to do another show, making a band, making of the band or something?
Yeah, I don't know why he did that, to be honest. The time has gone. All of those shows, there's no place for it anymore.
If it's not people topless on a beach trying to be in a couple, we don't seem to care anymore.
Yeah. But they were
Mm.
trying with X Factor, they were trying too hard, the producers, to make it this reality show thing in the background, using the press to start stories. That's why Rebecca Ferguson and those
Mm,
people have such an issue
mm.
because you're making up these storylines and these are real people just trying to live their dreams.
Me should be what they did to me should be.
Disgusting.
And she's such a beautiful soul. Like I follow her
Mm-hmm.
Instagram still. She just seems so kind-hearted and lovely and talented
Soft.
and just soft, yeah.
Even the way
But
she speaks, she's so
they made
softly
her out
spoken.
to be some sort of bully villain, and it was horrible how quickly it took root as well.
It will never be right with Louis Walsh because I think he was the one
Yeah,
that was really spearheading
yeah.
that and he did not like her from the off. And actually,
Hmm.
a lot of his bands that he has managed have not a good word to say about that man, Louis
Yeah, who was it
Walsh.
recently who was going? Was it the One Direction lot?
Jedward and the
Jedward.
Westlife lot. Is it Westlife?
Oh
Who's his
shit.
band? The Irish
I
guys.
feel like it is Westlife. I could be wrong though, but I feel like it
I
is
could be
Westlife.
wroong as well. There's one of those types of bands and they're Irish.
Wait,
They
who was
do not
it?
like him. Jedward as
Who
well.
recently was going at? Oh, Judd Wood was spilling his whole tea for the world to see on Twitter that one night. That one night, I think Gemma Collins was involved as well.
Yes, they were
They
at
were
her
both,
house.
yes, that's what was happening.
They're really good friends.
They were going in on how he'd leak stories to the press and do this and that, and he doesn't give a shit. He's just
You know who he reminds me of?
who?
Cyrus from Scandal.
Oh my goodness.
Evil, evil man. So
That
like
was true evil though.
manipulative
That
and
was,
like, yeah.
oh my God, he was just like that though.
Yeah.
Like a pussycat in the sun in the light, but then
Yeah.
behind doors, just pure darkness. And will do whatever it takes to get on top. And not happy with their station, feel like they should deserve more and they should have more accolades. Louis, you will never be Simon Cowell.
How can you be?
Oh my God, should I just remembered something?
What happened?
Simon Cowell's yeah,
The
just Jennifer
clap.
Hudson.
The clap.
Simon
It's not
Cowell.
everyone that has to go through the spirit tunnel,
Why
Jennifer.
is he 5'3"? Why is he 5'3" and so slender? His shoulders were like the same width as his head.
Yeah.
And his clapping was so scary. It was giving AI. It was very paranormal. I didn't like it.
It
I
was
didn't
very
like it.
uncomfortable, to be honest. And when he got to the couch and he was talking to Jennifer, he said he enjoyed it.
He
She's
said
like,
he
"What do
had
you
the
think?"
best time. He said he wanted to go back
Yeah,
again.
you
You were
didn't.
so stiff. You were so stiff, as in even all he was just hinging at the elbow. His
He brought it into
pressed
the.
to the side, and he didn't know what he was doing with his hands. He's scary. He looked scary. I don't know what he's going through. Love and life. He's going
Yeah, I wish him
through.
well. I wish him well. I know he's got a young son as well, so let's hope that he's all good.
I wish all the people well who were victims of him as well. Rebecca
Hmm.
Ferguson, I stand with you. Was it Liam's death that triggered them speaking out, Jedward speaking out on Twitter?
Yeah, and there was
Or was
someone else,
that
and I can't remember who else it was.
oh, was it Katie wait Vase? Katie, yeah? The
Yeah,
one who
the
sat
one
down
that
on the
sat and said,
stage.
"Please vote for me." What did she
Yeah,
sing? It
I
was
think
so funny.
I can't remember, but we couldn't believe what we were watching. We were like, she's on stage begging. She's on stage lip syncing for your life. She was doing the most. But okay, just on the topic of X Factor, Diana Vickers.
Oh, would you do it,
I'm a
please?
big fan of her. I'm a big fan of hers. Been a big fan. Been a big fan. I don't know if I can tap into the voice as easily as I could before.
You would
But many
reel
other
it
things to
off.
say. Yeah, before any song I could switch, I could Diana Vickers it up. Literally, it's
Do a Hamilton song.
which Hamilton song?
Burn.
Oh, I'm not really that good with the lyrics for Burn. I could do Sabrina Carpenter, please, please, please.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. You good?
I
Yeah.
feel like we are in X Factor right now.
Okay.
Okay, let's sing that song then.
Yes. Please, please, please don't prove us wrong. I don't even know if that's the lyrics. I think it's don't prove them right. Please, please, please don't leave me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice.
Does she still sound like that?
But no, but did you not see, you know that song on TikTok, Summer, everyone's in M&S getting their bits. That's her doing the song, the jingle where it's like,
Yes.
pick it, red.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a big bit. So I'm still a fan of her now because I absolutely love that tune. I love that tune.
Oh,
It's just a little bit of this and that. It's not a meal, but it's not a snack. She's so good. She's so good. I love her. She's so cool. She revolutionized a whole genre of music. Cursive singing, that was
yeah,
Diane.
that's
That was
true.
Diane. I know there are other people who sing like that, but her specific, like it was very much quavers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If I say quavers, it was very much curled up and
Oh my
crackly.
God.
She
That's
did
so
that.
funny. And
Diane,
any genre she would make it into that.
any genre,
Because you
give
know in
her,
X Factor they do the weeks, like it's rock week,
yeah,
and
yeah,
suddenly she's singing,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
rock
yeah, yeah,
yeah."
yeah. She would belt in that cursive quaver sort of voice. She would belt in quaver. I've never heard anything like it. Yeah, she needs her flowers, and I'm glad that M&S have collabed with her and that she's getting those
Oh
flowers
my God, did she
because,
get a collab with M&S?
yeah, it's her and her friend, her and her like bestie that
Oh,
did that
that's good.
song. It's just a little bit of this and that. It's not a night, it's not. Yeah, so the big of it. And it's just season of the big bits. I love it. I love it. And I was eating picky bits. And you honestly could not open my fridge and not see the olive mixture with the peppers and the mushrooms. You couldn't open it without seeing that serrano ham wrapped in cheese. Of course, I'd get the I did like the king prawn and the like paprika tomato sauce and dip it with crusty bread.
Yeah.
But I was also just obsessed with the flatbread, and then I get the black olive hummus, not from M&S. This was from my local black olive hummus dip. Oh my God. I love a red pepper hummus as well, but that black olive, I
So
put it
good.
on the flatbread, layer it with that serrano ham and cheese.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know you had that combo
Oh,
going.
I was comboing everything and then I had a bit of mushrooms from the olive mix. Yeah, it was delicious. Or like the garlic cloves. Yeah, yeah. That was honestly my daily bread in summer. My daily bread. Delish. I miss
Yeah,
those
M&S
times.
are 5 and 6.
Me and M&S. Have you had those cinnamon sticks that I left at yours? The cinnamon and the
What do you
cinnamon
mean? We
tortilla.
finished the whole bag. We
I was
literally
so
finished the
much to
whole bag with
take
a
it.
cup of tea. It was sensational. Obviously, I still need to have it with a soft serve ice cream type or just a really good vanilla ice cream. You've done it.
I did something. Yeah, I did. I've cracked the ultimate combo. The ultimate combo. Let me tell you the combo because there's different ice creams that work for different desserts. You know this.
Yeah.
So with the M&S cookies, oh my God, the M&S cookies, like the speckled egg ones are my favorite ones, but they're seasonal. But the milk chocolate or white chocolate work just as well. Put those in a plate, microwave it for like 15 seconds. I like it even gooier than that, and I don't mind if it gets a bit crunchy as well, a little bit. And I'll usually do it for like 25 to 30 seconds.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, get it really hot, especially if I, oh, okay, especially if I'm adding extra eggs. So sometimes I might add like the mini speckled eggs from M&S,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I want
yeah, yeah.
those to get, I want it to get melty in the middle. So I'll put that in, and then with that, you want Hackney Gelato Madagascar vanilla ice cream. That ice cream is so good. So that's that combo. The cinnamon chocolate tortilla chips. What you need with that, and you're gonna hate me for saying this because you're gonna struggle to find it.
Mm.
What ice cream do we love? And we always look for it all year
It
round.
can't
It
be.
is, it
It
is,
can't
it
be.
is, it
You
is.
can't be talking about the creamy
I'm
ice
telling you, it
cream.
is, it is.
When
It's the
did you
cream
do
egg ice
that?
cream. Over the week, the same bag that we bought when we were together, where I bought one and I gave you the other one. I used that
Where did you
bag.
get the ice cream?
One random off license. You know the one as I'm
They
walking from Old
do.
Street. The one from Old Street. It's not random. It's the one like next to Curzon. They have it there.
Yeah,
They
shit.
have it there. I saw it and I was like, let me just buy it because I'm not going to come across this too easily.
It's not.
I
It's
think,
just excess stock that you'll just find dotted around
yeah,
in an off license
yeah. I
somewhere.
think I paid like £7 for the tub.
Absolutely worth it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
And
know?
that combo, as soon as I actually put it in a bowl and it felt like I was having cereal. I let the ice cream melt a little bit and I just poured a little bit of tears into it. And it was like a cereal. And I was like,
I feel
my back.
sick. I feel sick at how I need to do this, and I don't know how I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
How am I
I was
gonna
eating it
source
and I was
it?
like, my back is big. My back is big because I was soaking it into oh my goodness, was it delicious? And I'd do it again. I would do it again. I don't know what you're going to do, but you have to find it.
Yeah, that's my mission now for this week. I need to make sure
Yeah.
I find that ice cream tub. I don't know where I'm gonna source it, but there's a few off license I can look around, and I don't mind to
You
go
come to
further
London.
afield. I'll
It's
do it.
so good. It's
I would
so
never have put those
good.
two together. But you did say it needed chocolate, and the fact that it's got those really
Yes.
nice
Yes.
like
Yes.
shards of
Exactly. You've
chocolate.
got supporting chocolate. Exactly. And then you've got
Yeah.
the, oh, that is just,
That ooey
yeah.
gooey bit. Do you know what pisses me off about buying that ice cream though? I bring it into my household. I love it. We both love it. That's our favorite ice
hmm
cream.
hmm
Will start being like, oh, it's not, I just don't get the hype while you're eating my ice cream. Don't
Leave it
have
then.
it
Leave
then.
it. Leave
Because you
it.
don't understand what it's like when you're trying to find that ice cream at Easter, post Easter. Now I need to find it and it's October. Oh God. That
Sorry to
is
have to put that in your orbit, but I promise you, you won't regret it. If
that's
you
a
could
10
travel
pound
up for
snack.
it, yeah, yeah, £10 in total. Yeah, £3 for the thingy for the little bag of yeah, £10. And I guess the way I see it is I'd pay £10 for a creams cookie dough and extra soft
That's
serve.
true. That's true.
Um, I shouldn't, but I would. I've been eating so badly actually since I've been back from holiday. I still haven't been able to get back into the routine of anything to do with life. Like,
It's hard.
haven't done a food shop, haven't caught up on any admin. Like, I'm still not in holiday mode, but just, I guess, in a way, like, still in break mode.
You're in a bit of limbo though, that's the reason, probably.
Yeah, because I haven't started my new job yet, and
Yeah.
I'm in my final. Well, I finished my previous job, which was yeah hell. So huge celebration to be done with that. I start next week, so this week is my last week of freedom. Don't really know what I'm going to do with it. Oh my God, on the topic of food, let me tell you my biggest disappointment from over the weekend, and then you can tell me what you've been up
Oh,
to this weekend
okay,
because
go
I
on.
know you went out for a meal or something on Sunday.
Yeah.
But anyway, I saw on TikTok last week that Bella Italia are doing an offer where if you bring a packet of dry pasta and swap it out, you get a free meal, a free pasta dish, 1 pack per person. That's brilliant. Like, what is it? For 65p for pasta in Lidl? Like, it's such a good deal. And then you can get a free pasta dish. So I booked a table for two. So this was on Wednesday, on Wednesday, I think the 16th, is it? 15th?
Mm.
All of it. Every Bella Italia in London, apart from a few locations. And actually, not just in London, but a few locations weren't doing it. Most places were. Quickly booked a table for two. I had a few locations to choose from, actually. I was surprised at how many slots there were. I was like, oh shit, I must be first to the first to the TikTok craze. Saw it, booked it, fab, excited. I'm thinking, I'll tell Alex, we're gonna go for Italian. Tell me why yesterday they sent me an email cancelling my reservation. Apologies to have to send this, but we overbooked.
Oh,
We
shut up.
underestimated.
Shut up. That's nothing to do with me. You guys figure that out internally. That is for the
That's
operations
so.
manager and the managers to come together and figure it out operationally. Do not put that on
Don't
me.
let me book and tell me that you overbooked. And how are you choosing who gets to go? I guess it must have been the first ones that came through. But you should be updating your
Oh,
shit.
that's sad.
Like, and also there were only a few slots. Like, I was surprised that there are other slots in other locations, but there were only a few slots. If I'd known that if they'd rejected my booking earlier, then I could have jumped on the other places. But those are surely sold out by now, or like booked out by
Yeah,
now.
but okay, so you're telling me that I can't go. What are you giving me instead? Did you get
Nothing.
a
They gave me an
voucher? Did
email
you
with
get a
sorry.
50%?
No, no. But it's a cool initiative, and it's cool that I think they're giving donating the pasta to like a food
Yeah,
bank.
yeah.
But like, do you know what I mean? Like, don't make me think that I've got dinner plans for Wednesday and I don't. Now what? What am I gonna do? So over the weekend I was craving pasta and I was like,
Chill,
don't
chill,
worry,
chill. You
nah
get
nah little girl. Nah nah
you'll
little
get
girl.
yours.
Oh, you'll get yours. On Wednesday you're gonna eat. So leave it for now. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna
Well,
make it for dinner for
yeah, you're gonna
myself.
have to do.
I'm gonna boil it. I'm gonna boil it. I'm gonna get out the passata and I'm gonna boil it.
Yeah, you could do a nice one. Throw one together,
I
but it's
do do a nice
just
one to be fair, but it's just not what I thought I was gonna be able to
yeah, of
try a different
course.
dish and
Date
so
night for like
disappointing.
£2. That's a really
Literally.
nice deal.
Anyway,
They took the piss with that one.
yeah. How was your meal on Sunday? Did you go for a roast?
I did. It
Oh,
was
so was that your
at
first roast of the season?
yes. And let me tell you, I kicked it off with a bang. Because you know, with some certain roasts, especially if it's like a pub lunch, sometimes it can be really good, sometimes it can be actually quite shocking. And then there's just the meh ones where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
well,
I'll
fine.
add my salt, I'll add my pepper, and I'll be
Exactly.
all right.
At
Yeah.
least I didn't pay that much. This
Yeah.
one, it was a sharer roast. So it came out
Oh,
in this
yes.
big
Yes,
platter,
yes,
all of the
yes.
meats.
What
Lamb
meat?
was bam, falling apart. Oh, I'm not joking. It was literally flaking away. It was a joke.
Wow.
Beef, so well cooked, perfectly cooked. Pork, the crackling,
Wait, what?
it was and
How many
huge.
meats were on this tray? Was there chicken as well?
No, it was three meats
Okay.
and then two pigs in blankets. All of the trimmings that I want. Parsnips, carrots, red cabbage,
Cabbage.
cauliflower
Was that?
cheese,
I just wanted to ask about that.
2 jugs of
Wait,
gravy.
how many were you sharing with? How many people were sharing this
It was
roast?
just me and Will.
Oh my
Well, because
God.
yeah, they got a platter. The people that we were with,
Oh
they got
my
their own. Oh,
God.
they didn't actually get a platter. They got their own little plate.
See, now you've done what I did to you with the cream egg and the thing, because now it's Monday. I'm not getting a roast until the end of the week. So, but now I
Oh,
really want a roast. Yeah, do you remember that time? Oh, I mean, you definitely remember this time when we ordered, when we were hung over and all we wanted was a roast. We'd gone out on the Friday.
yeah.
We'd gone out on the Friday. I can't even remember what night this was, but I do remember it was fun.
Oh yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah, we had a great time.
But
Yeah, go
didn't
on.
in the night we said that we wanted a roast the next day.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, it was a
it was a
whole.
long that was a desire that had been established within
Yeah,
the night. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was going to be like the continuation of our let's keep these good vibes going. And we knew we wanted a roast. We were like, okay, we're gonna be hungover tomorrow, but at least we're gonna have a roast. It's Friday night. Saturday rolls around now, but shit, it was evening.
What were we doing on a
I
Saturday?
don't know what we were doing in the daytime. I don't know.
Are you sure it wasn't a Saturday day party? Either way, it came to the evening time and we were
Wait, do you
like,
think we came straight from the day party to order a roast? Do you think? Because I mean, we might have,
no,
but
actually,
I don't.
that doesn't make sense as an after.
I don't think we did.
You had
I
an
think it was
after
the
and then
next
a roast.
day. Maybe it wasn't the evening.
No, but it was dark outside or
Yeah.
something. Or maybe it was late afternoon.
Yeah, it was. It was because I think it was like around four-ish,
Yeah.
where most roast places it's really in full swing by then or it's ending. Um, I think we tried searching for places, pubs that we could go to that would have roast dinners, but it was all
Hmm.
Sunday roasts only. And we're panicking at this point because there's nothing else that we want. And it's quite important that we have that roast because we've been wanting it since the day before. It's the one thing that's going to get us through. By some miracle, we find it on Deliveroo. Can't remember what the name of the place was. Oh, wasn't it an Indian restaurant?
Yes. Oh my God, it was Greedy Cow.
It's crazy. It was an Indian restaurant that somehow also did other kind of dishes,
Yeah.
including a Sunday roast or a roast dinner, which I think it was also getting good reviews.
Yes. I've had it before.
Oh,
I had had it delivered before. Yeah.
yes,
So I knew that,
yes.
oh my God, that's the place that's good. And when we went on Deliveroo, oh my God, the
Lo and
roast option is
behold,
showing.
yeah. Placed the order, so excited. We're literally just like, I think, preparing our plates and cut fork and knife.
Like, oh yeah, I'll have half
Um,
of your meat, you have half of mine.
yeah, we already knew
Like,
how we were gonna do it. I think we knew what drink we were gonna have. We were all ready. And then we get a call.
he
I
said,
remember it was that guy.
yeah. He was saying how, oh yeah, it's a great roast. I'm like, yeah, obviously we know. It's like just have it on a Sunday. We can't do it
We
on
can't
a
fulfill your
Saturday.
order. We're
I don't know
cancelling this.
why it's even gone through. Why is it even there? And then do
Yeah.
you remember what he said?
Yeah, I do, yeah. He said, because people don't really want a roast on a Saturday. Who
He
wants
said,
a roast on a Saturday?
who wants a
Who
roast on
orders?
a Saturday? Us two. And you
We
just let
do.
us.
We do, because we ordered it. That's why we ordered it. As you can see, we've ordered the roast on a Saturday.
No, we really got our back up.
We
We
was
really got our back up when he
so
said that.
mad.
He said, who wants roast on a Saturday? He was like,
We
anyway,
do.
just come through for a Sunday.
On a
No, no,
Sunday,
no,
we're
no,
like, okay,
no.
but it's not Sunday now. It's Saturday and we wanted it today. And now we've waited like how many minutes expecting we're gonna get a roast.
How many minutes
And we're
is
not get
correct? Because it was only a few.
no,
Which
we're not
like, yeah,
getting
we've
a
waited
roast.
3 minutes and now you're telling us that we can't get...
Do you know what it is though? There's nothing that scratches the itch of a roast. Like sometimes if I really want a Chinese, a Japanese will like a katsu curry might scratch some aspects of that craving.
Mm,
Some aspects. I guess a toad in the hole, maybe, but it just isn't.
When was the last time we had a toddler in the hole? Be so for real.
I'm
Wait,
thinking of things that stay in the same family. Oh, actually, I know what I could say. Um, and Nando's chicken and chips. No,
no, that doesn't feel like in the same family. I know what
yeah.
you mean though, because of the it's
It doesn't address the underlying desire there, but you get your chicken, you can have a mash. You get the chicken, you get the mash. You
but
can
the
have
thing
like
about a
a
roast is it's all about the trippings. It's all about the trimmings for me. With a roast, it's all
yeah,
about the trimmings. Like
yeah.
they're so intense. They make
I
it.
love cabbage in there. I love the it's the way yeah but the way you prepare the veg. Do not, do not,
No.
do not offer me a roast with boiled veg. I'm not having it. I'm not doing it. It's not a roast. It's not a roast because you haven't roasted anything apart from potatoes and the meat.
Mm.
All of that needs to be roasted. Roast the whole thing. Roast the whole thing. Yeah, there are some things you can get that should be steamed or should be like the cabbage, whatever, but don't give me boiled carrots and let them be in the flat circles. Like, do not give me
Ah!
carrot batons. I don't want to see sweet corn on there.
Sweet corn actually is quite scary. I know what you're gonna say next, and you're gonna come for
I'm
peas.
not going to say it because I actually am going to say it. I'm going to stand on it. Peas is crazy.
I back
Peas
peas.
is crazy. There's no room for it.
I
You're
back
now
peas.
going into a whole nother area, like a whole other domain. Like, don't put peas on there.
I want
Don't, and
peas in my
I don't
Yorkshire
dislike
pudding.
peas. I don't dislike peas. Do that if you're gonna have if you're gonna have like that with bangers and mash. Then add your peas. Don't put peas in a roast dinner. Don't put peas in. Oh, can you hear me? Don't put peas in a roast dinner. I hate that. If you're gonna do that, throw in some chickpeas.
What?
Put chickpeas.
No, hello. That
It's the
link was
same.
wrong.
It's the
It's
same. It's the same thing. It's the same texture.
the
It's the
peas
same
belong in a
idea.
family
Yeah.
of you.
No, it's like putting green beans on there. I can't stand any of these things. It's the same. It's the same. Because what are
Okay,
you doing with
we
peas
had to
there?
we had to
Have you
agree
ever
to
had a roast
disagree.
dinner and felt like this needs peas?
No, but if I saw
See,
it there,
a
if I
good
saw
one, you
it
don't
there,
need to add things falling around the place as well. Like now it's falling around the place.
so true.
No, adding things with a whole different texture, a whole different movement. Now it's rolling around. Like, how exactly are you navigating that?
I hear that. I hear that. I feel very strongly about having two types of cabbage on the plate. So I do like having the red cabbage. I do like having the green cabbagey. What is that? What is
We
it
just
called?
steam it. Just normal cabbage, right? White cabbage,
Or
I think.
leeks, like that kind of thing.
Oh
I hear
yeah,
you.
I
I
do
hear
like
you.
leeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rolling around the place is actually hilarious.
Yeah, it's true. Like you're trying to get it on the back of your fork and it's gone, you'll navigate. It's so much. It's so much. You can't just have gravy. Now the gravy's filled with peas. It's pea gravy. The
Oh,
peas just get all in the gravy,
oh,
and
that's
if I try to
yummy.
pick up gravy,
You've done something there.
no, it just isn't it. I love the Hawksmoor roast, as you know. That used to be my shit. I haven't been to Hawksmoor in a while,
That was your Sunday
but
ritual for a long time.
that was I'd take myself on a date, just me. It was serious. It was serious. Like I took it very seriously every single week. Wherever I was, I would make myself my way to Hawksmoor, sit down. I'd always get a glass of red wine. I'd get the roast. It's a steak roast. Oh my goodness.
Delicious.
Ah, I can't talk about this. Steak roast,
So
and
hungry.
then also end it with a sticky toffee pudding. Oh my goodness, the bill would
Classic.
be like £60 every single week. I'd swear I'd go
And
there
you'd
and I'd
happily
eat.
just go
I'd
ding.
happily, yeah, honestly, without even thinking, pay the service charge and enjoy the rest of my day. It was so good.
There was that time though that we went to Hawksmoor and that woman had to give us her business card and give us like 10% off
Yes.
the bill. What
I was
happened?
telling Combi about this recently, my flatmate, because we were talking about service charge and she's from New Zealand, and she was saying how she's just getting to grips with like the what are the expectations? You know, like if you go to America and you don't pay a tip, there's a specific
Oh, they're
amount you have to
chasing you.
pay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
chasing
like
you down the
you're
road.
exactly you're like public enemy number one if you don't pay a certain number. Like I think it's like 20%, maybe even more, 25%. I don't know what it is. But she was saying like not sure if it was the same for service charge. And I was saying that I will typically pay service charge unless the service is particularly bad. And then I'll say, oh, do you mind just removing the service charge? And they'll usually bring out the manager and they'll say, why do you want the service charge removed? And I'll say, because of this or this, and reasons why the service wasn't great. You brought out my wrong meal. You took ages to even acknowledge me, whatever reasons. You were rude. This time around, like Hawksmoor, we went quite frequently together as well.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, we were on
yeah.
a roast run. Like every Sunday, we'd go for a roast as well. We'd go for a
But
roast. We'd go to the Columbia Flower Market. We'd go and have
oh,
like,
it was so
yeah, we
nice.
used to
But
have,
we
we used
never
to have our
booked.
Sunday.
We never booked in advance, so it ended up being such a
We'd
stressful
always be scrambling around
rush.
finding a roast in Shoreditch or in Islington. We'd always be looking
Yeah.
last minute. But this time, for some reason, it was super extra busy. And apart from that, we didn't get anyone's attention. Like, no one was checking for us at all. We just sitting there, the two of us, no one acknowledging us, no one coming to take our order. And it took
It was
ages.
so
I think we
long.
even had to like make eye contact to be like, hi,
We're
we're here,
here.
we'd like to eat.
And it's
And then
not
it
like we
happened for
were in a
every single stage. Yeah, sorry, you were
yes.
saying.
And no, it's not like we were in a quiet corner where they forgot about us.
Yeah,
We were
we were
in
right in the
the
middle of the
middle
restaurant.
of the restaurant and we
They
were
were
like,
walking
wait,
past.
what's going on?
They were walking up and down. They had to walk past us to go anywhere.
Yeah.
And it was every time it was like, okay, just to place our drinks order, now to place our food order, now to get the bill, or no one even checked to say
How
how are
was
things
it? How did you
going?
find it?
Nothing, nothing.
And it was
So when it
strange for us because we had had such good
it's
experiences
always good
there.
service there.
Yeah. That's what we
So
said
this
to her
time
as well.
around, yeah, we did. This time around, when the bill came and they had service charge, we were like, yeah, just remove the service charge, thank you. And the manager came out and she was like, what's wrong? And we said, we just felt ignored, really. That's actually how we were like, we just felt ignored. No one came to
No,
check on us, no
stop.
one came and took our order. We just really felt ignored.
Her
And the lady was
reaction was
like,
so
she was
pure. She
heartbroken. She
was
was
just
like, I
like
don't want you to feel like that.
hand on heart, just looking at us like, whoa, that's heavy
That
that you
hit,
felt
that
that.
hit deep. I don't want you to
Yeah.
feel like that. You felt ignored. We weren't trying to ignore you. She removed our drinks. She comped our drinks
Uh,
and
Dessert.
dessert.
Yeah. Thank
And then
goodness
she
we got
said,
dessert
and the
that day.
next time you come, imagine I would have said, quickly, quickly, can I
Yeah.
just quickly add a sticky toffee pudding? Please,
Toot,
before
toot,
you,
toot.
before. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, she also said, and here's my card. The next time you come, just drop me an email and you're sorted again for drinks and dessert. They're like, okay, we haven't gone back
I've got the
since.
card. I've still got the card. We need to
Going.
email her. Yeah, we
We're
need to go.
going. Email
It's
her
been
what
a
dates
long
and
time since we've gone for a
do you think that was
roast.
2 years ago? Am I exaggerating?
I don't know. You probably aren't.
I don't think I am because think about 2024. I think the roast that we had. Oh wait, we did have a roast. Did we have a roast on my birthday?
Islington.
No, that was last year.
We
Last
had that
last year.
really nice roast with Ek in Chelsea. That place
For my
near
birthday.
Chelsea. Yeah, that was really nice.
But that wasn't my birthday. Oh, that was
Oh, that was a
last
month after.
year.
That was
Okay, yeah.
June. Yeah.
And we also had I guess the roast that we just had for Christmas at home.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
different to.
We didn't have any others apart from that. That was the
There
only
was that
roast.
Islington roast at that pub. That can't have been years ago. It
What
might have
pub?
been. There was
Just
this,
us two?
yeah,
What
it
did we
was
get?
viral or something, and then we went and got it, but I can't remember if it was
What
good or
was
not.
it? Do you know if it was a what meat it was or
I
what?
can't
Did we
remember.
get
We got some
crab?
extra trimmings, definitely.
I can't remember, but I do remember that me
We
and
got
Alex
wine.
went to roast. Okay,
Go on, you and Alex, what?
me and Alex went to a few roast dinners last year.
Tis the season, to be fair.
Yeah, it is, and I'm ready to go back into that. When
Yeah.
we went to Colshed, it was one of the best roasts I've ever had.
Careful now. Sagardi.
Oh no, Sagardi. That's why I said one of. That's why I said one of. Sagardi is the best. I'm
Lit.
kind of scared to go again. Have you been only the once?
Yeah, we have.
I
But then I saw it
did no,
trending on
remember
TikTok.
the. Oh, did you?
Yeah, and I was like, what do you know about
You
Sagardi?
don't know about
You don't
Sagardi.
know
Sagardi
shit
came
about
through for us at
Sagardi.
a dark time. This was one of the times we were calling up restaurants. Do you have any
Do you
roast
have
budget? I
space?
think it was like
Just two.
it
We'll sit
was
at
like
the bar.
literally. Like we'll set the bar. Imagine we called Sagardi as the last ditch attempt. We have two roasts left. We'll put them to the side.
We
I
said
said,
we.
put them to the side. We're 4 minutes away. We're 4 minutes away. We ran. We ran. We said we got there. We were like, you put away
No, no,
two roasts. It's us.
hold the meats, please. As soon as no, 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 we don't want to drink. Just give me these two. Those meats. We spoke to someone on the phone. Those
Those
meats with
roasts
our
that have
name
been
on
put
it.
aside.
Yeah.
The roasts that you put aside, those are for us. Bring out those roasts. Those were so good because it was like a Basque. It was like a different
It was a
cuisine
twist.
infused,
Yeah.
but it didn't not so much that you're taking away from because I don't think the roast should be spicy. Like it
Mm,
shouldn't be filled with all sorts of spices.
yeah.
It carries like you need to bring the natural flavors of the food of the. That's why it's important that you're preparing your veg properly so that that carries through the flavors carry through. How long have we been talking about food?
Oh, God.
How long? I just caught myself. Just caught-
Wait, what was the thing? How was your weekend? Now we're talking about how do you marinate the
How do we make
vegetables so you don't
sure
take the original flavors away from a classic
so that when you
English
add the
roast?
gravy, which you should be tying in all the flavors here with the rosemary, with the jus from your chicken or whatever meat it is that you're creating, and that gravy and the meats are what should kind of pull all the flavors together.
Gravy's so important.
Anyway, I can't even remember what I was saying. I do remember one time Phoebe's went to a family Christmas dinner and her grandma didn't make gravy,
What do you
so
mean?
they didn't have gravy. They had to not have gravy. I was like, how can you not have gravy? She's like,
Did
yeah,
they go out and
she was
get some
upset.
granules or something?
You have to
We
figure out
we had to do
gravy.
that one Christmas. Remember, we had
I
to go
think
to the
it's like more
license.
than one Christmas we've had to go out. I feel like quite often we end up in the off license on Christmas Day buying
Exactly.
Bisto chicken
Yeah.
gravy. But the thing is great with gravy is you can whip something up with flour and
Yeah.
seasonings and the jus from the meat, but clearly that's not what they were doing.
So they just ate it dry, or did they have any
They
sauces?
just
Any
had it dry.
sauce?
They just have it. They just had it. I don't get how you can just accept your lot like that.
No.
Find a way to fix it and fix it.
On Christmas, no less.
On Christmas.
Oh
Oh,
God.
anyway, so that Sagardi roast is the best roast that I've ever had because it had the pumpkin and it had the pumpkin kind of imitated the squash. Like it was
It
so
was so good.
good.
We
It
have to
was
go
so
again.
good.
We have to go
Yeah, we
again for
do.
sure.
So we'll email Hawksmoor
Yes.
and then we also need to do Sagardi.
Yeah.
Um, but I kind of feel like I want it to be on a hangover. I feel like that's when you enjoy it the
Well,
most.
we have been saying we need to go on a night out, so it
We
has to be a
have
whole thing. It's
been,
a night out, and we need to go for a roast. So it needs to be
yeah,
a weekend where we put that
yeah,
in a diary and make some. Be intentional about it. We've been saying this
yeah.
for a while. We need to make some space in our calendar and do it.
Yeah. I just feel like nights out these days are just, to be fair, I haven't been out in a long time, like out out. Like if I'm going out, it's usually for drinks or it's for dinner, then drinks, or it's to an event that we've already booked.
Mm,
But as in a spontaneous night of being like, oh, let's go out tonight. I haven't done that in a long time. I wouldn't even know where to go.
not
And
as
I miss
easy.
these awful clubs that would just be a guaranteed good night.
Mm,
Like XOYO.
stop.
Our XOYO days, obviously those were some years ago,
That
but those
run
days,
was
or
amazing.
like Catch. Catch is
Yes,
shit. Catch was
yes.
just a terrible little room, but you always had a good night there.
And it was always open for long.
Always open, it always be your last stop in the night. Cargo.
Where is it? Is it still
Cargo.
open?
No, Cargo is now, I think it's a different club now. But it had a gorgeous smoking area, like the outside bit was just an event in
Mm,
itself. Now I wouldn't know if I could just throw on an outfit and be like, where are we going and have somewhere to go. It's definitely not in
no,
Shoreditch. I wouldn't know in Shoreditch. But
absolutely
I'm
not.
so out of touch
No, you wouldn't
now.
be able to. It's like trying to find roast on a Saturday. You have to get a ticket.
Yeah.
You have to be planned
Oh,
and forward thinking. You can't just rock up into.
it's
It's
so
not the
annoying.
same.
So let's plan it. Let's plan it. Let's find, even if it's an event on a Saturday or a club that we know. I don't mind going to, I don't mind traveling out a little bit to South London if it's going to be good music and a good vibe.
There is always a good time
Prince of
at Prince of
Peckham.
Peckham.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
always really fun.
yeah. Maybe we'll do
So we could
that.
do that. And then we could come back into South on the Sunday for the roast. Because there are
Yeah,
some really nice places there, but for
there are.
roasts that
But
I've
I
seen
like a
online.
local roast. I like a
Same.
local roast though.
Because once you finish, you just want to go
Exactly,
Jaja, go
exactly,
home. Yeah, I hear that.
exactly.
But unfortunately, that roast that I had this weekend, you're not going to be
Oh
trying it anytime
no.
soon.
Oh,
You're
but
not
was
going
it
to go.
really good? Did it slap?
No, it was amazing. It really,
Okay,
really
like did it? Where
slaps.
does it rank in like Sagardi and Hawksmoor and Coleshed?
It's high. I'd put it top five for sure.
You loved Blackstone? No, not
Blacklock,
Blackrock. Blacklock.
Blacklock,
Yeah, I didn't like
Blacklock.
it when I went. Yeah,
Really,
but maybe it was like
Blacklock's
off day or like it
good.
was the maybe it was the branch that I was in, but I wasn't really vibing with it.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
Okay, but
no,
where
the
would you put
meat.
the roast that you had?
It's definitely top five. I think the only things that let it down was the parsnips. I didn't love the flavor of the parsnips and the texture was a bit weird. It felt a little bit like it was overcooked. And also a little
Oh,
bit too chewy on some of the bits. I
oh,
wasn't loving that. But it had every single trimming that I particularly look for. Like red cabbage, you don't always get that on a roast.
yeah,
The green cabbage. It had two jugs of gravy. Like that is important. And the gravy consistency was perfect to me. I like a lot of gravy on my roast.
yeah, I
And
like that.
and the meats were just spectacular. The meat stood out. I couldn't believe they had pigs in blankets. Like everything was so good. We even had to take some got to take some lamb and beef away because that's how much food was there. It
Oh
was
my
just so and it was
God.
£39.50. I just think that's
Per
actually
person, right?
no for the
For the
platter.
whole, no
For the whole
way.
platter, three meats, all of the
That
trimmings that
is
you want, two
very,
jugs
very
of
good.
gravy.
That is very good.
I had it. I
Where was
washed it
it?
down with a
Hertford?
Malbec. No, it
No,
was
you were
Milton
in.
Keynes. That's why I said you're not trying that anytime soon. I
Mm,
don't know when you're going to be in Milton Keynes.
yeah, no, nothing's gonna bring me to Milton Keynes
So
anymore.
there it is.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I'm glad you enjoyed.
yeah,
Was
I
that the
definitely
highlight of your
recommend.
weekend?
I also loved. My heart was filled to the brim. We went back to Milton
Oh,
Keynes, which is where I used to live for a year and a half with my boyfriend, and anyway, we saw we saw our old neighbor who used to live below us in our old flat, and she's like 84. She's so nice. She's just lovely. When we first moved in, she gave us the lay of the land, told us a bit of tea, like we would go down to her. She never came up to us, but she would host us, give us tea, give us drinks. She's just lovely, and she would give me flowers on my birthday. So we went and we were like, right, we're going to be in Milton Keynes. Will has her number. He messaged her, let her know we were coming. And we just sat and had tea and biscuits with her. And she was telling us her stories, what she has on. Let me tell you, she's the most social 84-year-old I know.
really?
She's got such a busy life. She's got so many people that love her. It was just warming my heart so much hearing about what she's got on, what her Christmas plans are, how she's still standing and strong and just sharp as a whip. No, it was really nice. It was really, really nice.
That's so cute.
Yeah, so that was
That's so
probably my
cute.
highlight, even though the roast was fabulous. Yeah.
Did she tell you any gossip about the new neighbours?
Yeah,
Is
so
that
I
still?
know the people that have taken our place. They haven't done anything bad, but it was funny because the parking situation, there's like an underground car park. Her car was right next to our space back when we lived there. And so this new neighbor now parks there as well. And there's a group chat, a WhatsApp group chat. The neighbor took a picture of the parking place and said, "Whose car is this? They're completely over the line and I can't get my car in there." And my neighbor was so embarrassed because she was like, "You know that I'm not the best at my reverse
Oh,
bay."
wait, she's 84
Yeah.
and
She
still
was
driving.
yeah, she was saying that's something she has to think about whether she wants to
But
continue.
why is her eyesight getting worse? It's not just by being old.
No, I think she was like she's always said that her parking has been shocking. I remember when we moved
Oh,
in
okay, so
and
it's
she
not an
was
old thing,
like,
it's just that
no, no.
she's
She said her
okay.
husband used to tell her, "Should I move the drive for you?" Because he was like, "You literally can't get it in the space." But yeah, she was just saying that was the only thing. She felt a bit embarrassed at that, but no, they're fine. They don't do anything bad. It took them ages to fill that flat though.
Yeah.
It was
And then
on
he
for
put
ages.
re-uploaded the pictures using AI put photos of
The worst AI photos. The
the
prices
place.
were shocking. Like they put the rent way up and they had to bring it way
Bring it
down. It's
down,
even cheaper
yeah.
than what we were paying. So
Damn.
they really had to just
Damn.
keep on putting it down. I know. That made
Yeah,
me happy because
they
I was like, he deserves
overestimated.
it.
So you're still in touch with what's her name?
Nadi.
Nadi. That's so
And
cute.
we'll stay in touch with her. Definitely keep on seeing her. Yeah, she's lovely. I think she'll live very long. She's very active and yeah.
I do think that socializing is part of our lifeblood. I think we need it
Mm. Yeah,
more than we realize. Like having
definitely.
an active social life is more than just like a nice to have. Like it actually is something that keeps people alive. Actually, this brings me on to something that I wanted to talk about. Hold up, we're going to deep dive on the point that I made around social lives and how important it is. Like we are social creatures as human beings. It's actually key to our survival. That whole saying of no man is an island and we all yeah, we just thrive and survive with each other's support and community. I think we, as women, do that really well. As much as people like to talk about women being bitchy with each other and competition with each other, and all of that is true based on patriarchy kind of forcing us to see each other in that way. I don't really buy into the whole bitchy thing though, because for me, sisterhood is something that sustained me throughout my life. And sisterhood, I have those connections with women all the time. Like, I don't necessarily always have the bitchy thing beyond like secondary school and being in an all-girl school. Like, teenage girls are bitchy, but it's not the first thing I'd say. Anyway, women are very good at cultivating community, really good at being there for each other, and really good at understanding that it takes work. That to be in community means you give and you get.
Hmm.
The topic online that I was seeing on Twitter, and I think it started in Nigerian Twitter, was around postpartum and pregnancy and how men feel neglected in that period, and they feel like, specifically, they feel like when visitors come, or people come to see the couple, or they're asking about the couple, it's very much, how's the mum? How's mum? It's all centered around the woman who has given birth, and not so much around the man who is now a new father, or maybe not a father for the first time, but has a new baby in the house. And yeah, I just wanted to hear what you thought about that, because for me, it just spoke to men's idea of community, and the fact that it's not quite as prioritized, and how they approach it. And it also made me think about the male loneliness epidemic, that we're kind of even encouraged to see in that way, as like a epidemic, or like a social ill,
Yeah.
that we all need to be concerned about. But yeah, what's your take on that? I don't know if you saw people talking about it.
I didn't actually see that conversation, but when you were describing it just now, I found it really hard not to get my tiny violin out. And I'm sorry, but I'm just like, what do you mean? Of course, I'm coming to see the mum who's just given birth. That actually really reminds me of that thing with endometriosis, how the biggest study of endometriosis is about how the partner is affected by
What?
being with someone with endometriosis.
What?
Yeah, that's something that I've
I didn't
heard.
know that.
Is yeah, that's one of the biggest studies. And that
Gosh.
just it feels like a mirror to what you just said, where it's like do you know what I've gone through to produce a child? Like, we don't give it enough weight because of the fact that it's just a thing that women do,
Yeah.
apparently. It's just the most natural thing in the world, apparently. These things make it seem like, oh, yeah, you just pop one out and you keep on going because everyone has a child,
Hmm.
apparently. It just is, it makes me so annoyed. Why don't you go and call your bro up and tell him, listen, this thing is so hard. I'm scared. There's an experience that you're having that I can't relate to.
Hmm.
Clearly, there's experiences that both of us are having that we can't relate to. Go to someone that can and go and unburden yourself and
Yeah.
speak to them and just release it. It's not easy. It's not.
Yeah.
And also, there's probably an element of feeling like they shouldn't even feel a type of way, like they should just get on with it. And what's that saying that
Keep
men
calm and
say?
carry on.
Roll up the bootstraps. I actually don't know what the saying is, but it's just like swallow it,
Yeah,
keep
put on your big
going.
boy pants and get on with it. You haven't just pushed an infant out of your body. You didn't go through 9 months of risking your life. You didn't then have to go through the hardest, riskiest thing that you'll probably have done through at that point, till you're at that point in your life. You didn't lose your teeth, you didn't lose your hair, you didn't lose your mind, you didn't lose your sense of self, you didn't lose your identity, you didn't lose your friends, your social life. You're not having like clogged milk ducts. Like, you're not
Ah!
having to pass solid milk through a tiny little nipple. You're not losing your edges. You're not like having to gain all this weight and having to learn to love your body in a new kind of way. Like, you're just simply not having to have 9 months of anxiety knowing what you're about to do. And mind you, in those 9 months, there's months and months of morning sickness. There is genuine, like, hormonal craziness happening, where your moods are going from pillar to post.
Mm.
You're starving, hungry, craving very specific things. Some people are scraping the walls. Some people are scraping chalk into their mouths because that's how iron deficient they are. This thing is sucking the lifeblood out of you, and you're looking forward ahead at it's going to have to come out. And not only is it going to have to come out, it's going to hurt. I could lose my life.
Yeah,
And as a black woman, you know what those stakes are. You
yeah.
know that you're 5 times more likely to die in childbirth. You're looking at a very real statistic. You're
Hmm.
5 times more likely than your white counterparts to die in childbirth.
Mm.
Now you've made it through the other side. You've got a baby. Mum and baby are good. 10 toes, 10 fingers. Maybe you had the most traumatic birth. Maybe it all went badly, but now you're at home trying to recover. Maybe it all went well. Now you're telling me that people should come to the house and be like, "How are
Dad,
you, Dad?"
Dad, how has it been for you?
And also to point out, because what I was saying about women being good at cultivating community, it's not just random strangers popping in to say, "How's mum?"
Mm.
These are
My besties.
friends, family, sisters, aunties, mums. These are women who are coming to support you, make sure that the house is clean, make sure that you have everything you need, see how you're doing. You didn't cultivate that community to build those relationships that your friends, you know that your friends are there to check up on you. Don't ask me why you don't have anyone asking after you. Ask your mandem where
Mm.
they were when you were a new father. Don't be coming online saying everyone only cares about women when they've given birth. Why should we care about you? Why should we care
Can
about
you
you?
imagine your
What
baby
has
mum's
changed for you?
best
You're
friend
still
coming there to be like, "Hey, Dad, do you want
literally like,
do
and
you have
this
an
isn't to
H2?" No.
this isn't to invalidate like the good fathers out there. I know that there are some. I have to believe that there are some. I know there are men who will do the all the night feeds because mum needs the rest and she's breastfeeding, so the baby's going to be tethered to her throughout the day and he can do his part. Don't tell me that you going to work is you doing your part either. I'm sorry, because I promise you she would rather be at work than at home with
Exactly.
a crying infant.
And not with ChatGPT around these days,
Not with
Copilot.
chat, you're not even writing your own
You're not
emails.
doing
You're not
shit.
even writing your own
Jiggling that
emails.
mouse and you're talking to your
You're
colleagues
going
and
for
you're
like an
making
hour and a
cups of
half
tea.
lunch.
Don't
Yeah, you're
don't
loving it.
don't play.
Don't play. So yeah, it just annoyed me because people, yeah, minimize what pregnancy and childbirth really is, and also always look to women and look to us to solve your loneliness. Like, talk to your friends, create that space where you can be vulnerable and make the steps to be vulnerable and try for others and show up and then you'll find that you won't be alone.
Exactly. That is why I like Cash so much. You know Cash from Love Island? Tony and Cash won
Oh
the
yeah.
most recent season of the UK Love Island. And
Mm-hmm.
he just came across really well on the show. Like he was very level-headed
Mm-hmm.
and also he got quite emotional on the terrace.
Yeah, he showed
Now,
vulnerability, which men, I guess, struggle to do so openly, especially on TV.
exactly. And actually in that season, there were a lot of toxic men. Like
Oh
what
yeah,
was
it was
the
scary.
there
Yeah.
was a charity that had to get involved. Was it Women's Aid putting out
Yes, Women's
statements
Aid.
about
Yeah.
yeah.
They had to say, guys, this is not how we treat women. This is not how we speak to women. This is not how relationships should be conducted.
Yeah, pretty much. And the good thing about Cash specifically is that he has seen an issue and he's actively going out and doing something about it. So he is one of the ambassadors for Young Minds UK. It's a
Oh,
charity.
cool.
Yeah, he recently put it out that he's an ambassador, and it's just refreshing to see,
Yeah.
okay, there's a problem here. Instead of pointing at a woman and going, "Can you fix it for us?"
Hmm.
or just blaming women
Blaming
entirely.
society in general. I feel like we're just in such a sad place at the moment with masculinity and gender relations in general, where people are just feeling victimized by different systems and it's not the norm that people will actually step up and do something and it's that's cool what Cash is doing.
Yeah, exactly. I like him. I've got a lot of time for Cash, honestly. Even his TikTok dances.
It's that one move that he always busts out.
Yeah.
But in general though, I see that there is a need for to support each other in general, like gender aside. Yeah, and I appreciate that there are men who are doing the work and there are friendship groups that aren't so toxic and are supportive and people do try to be vulnerable and support each other. So keep it up, guys. And those of you that aren't doing it, step it up or shut up. Seriously, I don't want to hear your complaints.
I rate that. Step it up or shut up.
Step up or shut up. Um, should we go on to the next segment?
Yeah. What are you putting on speaker this week?
So recently I went to see The Greatest Showman in theatre.
Oh, can I just quickly say that I've been
Mhm.
saying to Will, Og's gone to see The Greatest Showman and she loves it. And he's like, why are you saying it like that?
I knew it was going to be about a showman. So what is it? Showman.
Show
Showman. Oh my God, he's a showman. He's a showman. It's the man that does the shows. And the shows are great, I have to say. It was
Oh,
good. So the concept of the performance is that it's essentially like you're one of the audience members coming to see the circus acts. So I don't know if you've seen, I mean, I know you've seen it, but if any
yeah.
listeners who have watched The Greatest Showman with Zendaya and Zac Efron, and what's his name from Les Mis that
Hugh
sings
Jackman.
Jack. Yeah, they if you've seen the film, it's essentially like were the audience members in the film. So whilst it focuses on the circus acts, it definitely you definitely get the context of the storylines in the background, what the cast is going through. It kind of hints and nods at it throughout the show. It was really brilliant. The talent was insane. One performer was hanging from the ceiling by her bun.
Hair?
By her bun. Yeah,
Oh
her
my
literally her
God.
temples were stretched, chid. I've never seen eyebrows so arched. She was twirling around and spinning around and doing all sorts of tricks. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
Shout out just that particular one, but the singers were amazing, the dancers were brilliant, the acting was just, yeah, really enjoyed it. It's at the Empress Museum, which is such a cool theatre. The production value was incredible, such a cool space. The tickets were not too pricey, but only because I got them on the day last minute, which I'd recommend doing if you want to see it. And every seat is good.
Oh, that's
That's what I want to put
perfect.
on speaker this week. How about you?
I haven't been to the theatre in ages, so that is definitely something that is on my list. Mine is quite different. Mine's actually a product and it's
Oh, cool.
skincare. I'm not very into my skincare, but I have jumped on the Bioma bandwagon. Have you
Oh,
seen Bioma skincare? It's really like colourful. I bought it in Boots and I got the hydrating milky toner. It's an
oh.
orange packet with like
Mm-hmm.
purple words. Oh my God, I love it.
Is it?
I feel like I can really feel I've used it for a couple of weeks now and I can feel the difference in my skin. It feels really
Mm.
soft, hydrated, and especially with the moisturizer that I use on top, honestly, my skin feels so, so nice.
That
So,
is so good because winter is coming and
yeah.
my skin reacts so quickly as soon as the weather drops. Like
Yeah,
it
you get
starts to feel so
dry.
dry. Yeah, I get dry, but like it feels dry. It feels painful. I literally will not leave the house without properly moisturizing.
Yeah.
So that's actually a good one to have in the repertoire for these kind of seasons. All
Yeah.
right, then that's all for this week. It's been good to catch up. Honestly, I think we spoke about food for like an hour, but
Yeah.
hopefully,
That is very classic us, but we'll
seriously,
have other things to say.
yeah,
So stick
the
around.
next few episodes will probably be a bit more structured, maybe.
Make sure you follow us on our Instagram at Stay on the Line Sis. And if you've got any voice notes or dilemmas or stories or anything that you want to tell us, speak to us on email, stay on the
Stay on
line
the line,
sis
sis, at
at
gmail.com.
gmail.com.
Yeah, so we want to, in future episodes, just bring more of that group chat energy and yeah, join the community. Let's all get involved. Let's have a chat. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.